Hey everybody, I wanted to show you a plan with me for the week of May 18th to the 24th. And I'm actually going to be using a $1 Wednesday kit, you could call it, from Fabulously Planned. And so if you are not familiar with $1 Wednesday on Fabulously Planned, what they do is they take kit components and each sticker sheet is only $1. And what I also love is that shipping is really cheap, so you can kind of order 3 or 4 sticker sheets and not feel like you're spending just as much on shipping. And so what I've actually chosen is I have chosen this, which is specifically made for the Hobonichi weeks, and I'll show you how we make it work in the Passion Planner Small. And then I also have these 3 things right here. And this one's made for the Erin Condren, and these are kind of just made for any old planner. So all of these together will work in my Passion Planner Small, just takes a little bit of creativity. And then finally, I've also gone ahead and picked this Fabulously Planned Washi Up. It is from a different kit, but I wanted to kind of give the kit a little bit more of a color, so I'll show you how we use this as well in the Passion Planner Small. So this week, the big event that is happening is that I'm actually attending a conference and I'm presenting at the conference. Now, originally the conference was supposed to be in Seattle, and with everything going on, that is not happening. They didn't cancel the conference, they just made it online only. So I am still presenting at the conference, so just from the comfort of my home. So I thought this would be a good kit to kind of represent that big event that's happening. There's some various other things too. Not everything I know the timing of yet, so I'm not going to plan every single thing out, but I did kind of want to lay down the foundation and show you how that goes. So the very first thing that I do want to do is lay down my date covers. So I'm actually going to be using these stickers, and I will show you how these work in the Passion Planner Small. They don't completely cover them up, but they do a fairly good job. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to lay this down. If you notice, it doesn't quite cover the full bar, but it does leave the date open, which I do appreciate. So something you can do is you can put deco next to there, which I may do. I'll see how I feel at the end of it. You could put deco. You could also just put another date dot. The reason I don't like putting a date dot though is I don't like putting date covers over like actual numbers, like that's the actual day. So I'd rather leave it exposed because I'd rather save the date dots for, what was I gonna say? I'd rather save the date dots for like when I actually redate my planner, because sometimes I will try to redate old planners. And those might not be perfectly aligned, but it's good enough. I try my best to get it on the black, but it doesn't always work. And I really do love these kits because they're really cheap, but they're really versatile, so that's really nice. And I like the mauve colors in here. I notice I'm acquiring a lot of pink kits, even though I'm not a big pink fan, but overall I do like how the colors kind of lay together. So I'm just going to kind of leave that as is for now. We also have our weekend banner. This is actually made for the Hobonichi, but you know what? It works just as well in the Passion Planner Small. It's meant to go vertically in the Hobonichi, but it works fine in here. Let's see if I can actually center that, because it doesn't go completely across. There we go, close enough. So there it is, centered. And then these boxes right here also work really well in the Passion Planner Small. So I'm going to put those in as well. So since we have this box, I do know that my presentation is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern, but unfortunately I'm on the West Coast, so it is going to be at 7 a.m., which means I need to be up probably no later than 6 to prep for it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this box down. So let's put this kind of over here just to kind of block off that. And then I think also what I'll do to remind myself that that is the webinar is I have my random deco, and let's see here what I want to use. I think I might use this. Okay, so I'm going to use this box. So now I have a space to write for my webinar and then prep for it. The good news is that after 7 a.m. it will be completely over and I will be free. Yay. So there's also these boxes which are made for the Erin Condren. And so they're gonna be a little bit wide when I put them down, but I will be able to trim them. All right, cool. Almost got the cut right. I think what I will do is put some, we'll put this thing here, because if I go for a walk, I want to be able to mark it, so I'm actually going to leave that there. All right, so that is kind of a couple things that I know are happening for sure, and I can always add things later. What I love about these sheets is that you can kind of add it as things happen throughout the day. I think I will go ahead and put Friday on there, because I know it's going to be Friday. And we'll do that. I think I'm going to leave things out. I didn't use this weekend banner this time. I prefer these because they're a little bit smaller and they fit with everything. So I'm actually just going to leave that alone for right now. And now let me put on my deco and put on my washi. So one thing that I do like to do is use these full boxes, and I love looking for these full boxes right here, something like this where it actually goes across 2 panels, and these work really well in the space of infinite possibility. So before I use those, let me actually use my washi. So what do I want to use? Which color? I think the peacocks are kind of calling to me, the peacock pattern, even though there's not blue, just to kind of give it some blue in here. So I think I'm going to use the peacock pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay it down, and this will cover it completely, but it will need to be trimmed. Let's see if I can do this, covering all the black. All right, so we got this little part here. So what I'm going to do is take my ruler and just cut it. There we go. And then I'm going to take this extra piece and I'm going to lay it over here, because that copyright message always bugs me. I like to cover it if I can. Sorry, Angelia. So I then will take my full boxes. So you have a couple options. So these will actually pretty much almost fit right here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think what I will do is I'll put those full boxes here. I'll kind of use this to line it up. And then this one, since it's part of the, let's see if it's gonna, yes, so see it'll pretty much line up almost exactly. Hopefully I did that right. Yeah, I think it's, let's see if I can line this up. This is the tricky part. Yeah, we'll call that. There we go. All right, so now I've got my full boxes there, and now I actually have a space for other things. So I can put a variety of things here. I'll probably put a tracker, but I'll see how the rest of the week goes, because I might decide to put something else there. Maybe I'll put, you can also put any of these boxes, so something, maybe if I want to remember something specific, I'll put it here. So I'm just going to leave that blank and see where it takes me. Okay, so I've got my layout basically laid down for now, and I'll add to it as the week goes on. But I also have these habit tracker and sleep tracker stickers from Lorraine Stickers and Stuff, and I got these in the multicolor palette, and I like to put these in my personal and work to-do lists. So I think I will go ahead and put those down just to kind of lay down the foundation for the week. And I think I'm gonna do it in my, I think I'm gonna do it in this purple color. Actually, usually do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. So I usually do it here so I can give myself enough room to track my steps if I want. So we'll do a habit tracker, and then we will do a sleep tracker, because I'm trying to track my sleep. So I'll put that under here. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do was I want to block out these personal and work to-do list headers, just because I don't really know what I'm going to be using these columns for. And sometimes I actually find it easier to use these checklist stickers in place of kind of like an actual to-do list over here. So we'll see what strikes my fancy. But I'm actually going to be using these. These are also from Lorraine's, and these are actually specifically made for the compact. And I think I will use this muted blue color, so to kind of go with the peacock there. And I'm just gonna lay that over just to kind of give it a little bit of pop of color, just so it's not so mauve. All right, so that is my layout so far, and I do plan to add to it as the days go on. I think one more thing I'll add, so if you notice that Wednesday, the Y is kind of sticking out right there. So I think what I will do, just to add a little bit of pop and also to cover it up, is I think I will put my $1 Wednesday sticker there, so you can still see the day, and then you're none the wiser that there's a Y sticking out from the Wednesday. So overall, that is kind of my start of my layout today, and I will add more as it goes on. I'm probably going to use these Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to fill in my conference agenda and figure out what I'm going to attend. But now I've got a cool little layout. It's kind of laid down. It's not super pink. It's got some blues, so I appreciate that. So one final thing that I wanted to add to my layout, I know it won't exactly go with the color scheme, but I do have these weekly intention things from Chelsea Brown Designs, and I think this would be a really good sticker to add, just because I got my conference and things I want to focus on. So I really love green, so pretty much all these stickers are green. I think I'm going to use this sticker though, because even though it doesn't quite go with it, it might go with it the most, and it won't clash the most. So I'm actually going to take this sticker off, and I'm going to carefully put it on, maybe. And I'll be honest, I never put the sticker on properly. It's always a little bit off, but as long as I do it carefully, it's not too terrible. And so I don't think it looks too badly. And so what I like about this sticker is that it's got a weekly affirmation, 5 important tasks, habits I'm focusing on, learn something new, this week's accomplishments, and how to improve next week. So I think that I could really use some of this reflection right now. And since I've got a little bit thing poking out there, let's use a little bit of a deco just to kind of give it some pop. So I think this mouse might help. Let's see what that mouse. Yeah, there we go. All right, so there I have my layout and then things to do. So we'll see how the layout shapes out, but I'm looking forward to having my stickers down. This probably will not be a heavy stickered spread because I have a lot of writing that I'll be doing in between here to keep track of all my presentations and things. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a lovely day.